they don't want you.
But I have been working on myself this year and looking your...
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's the top 10% of earners, who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like...
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Hi, welcome back to another video. It's IB. I have a bunch of TikTok videos I'm going to be reacting on today. Anyway, without further ado, let's get back to the videos.
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for black women. They will even... should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring... I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But this is... and are you thinking... back up.
If he brought home a woman... Yes. I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
You believe in God? Yeah. Okay. Most religions, it's an order to things. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. Do you believe in that order or no?
No. It's a partnership. I don't feel like men above women.
Do you think women are equal?
Yes.
Who do you think better at leading in general, men or women?
Men, because they're pushing out of it.
Okay. So now, who do you think is better at leading in general, a mother or her children?
A mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you think is better at leading in general, God or a man?
God.
Okay, so you just explained the order right there. God over man because God is better at leading men.
Mm-hmm.
Man over woman because man is better at leading women. And women over children because women is better at leading children. You just proved my point right there.
Okay. Okay.
Now, the first thing I would say when a man tells me I'm dating a girl, I want to figure out if she's a gold digger or not. The first thing I ask is, what does she do for a living? Now, the reason I ask that is because majority of women who are looking for financial investment through a man tend not to have a stable career path. What I mean by this is that they have odd jobs here and there, the job is temporary, or they might have a career, they might have a really great career, but that career was funded by a man at some stage in her life. So maybe her ex-husband, maybe it was somebody, her career was funded for or created by a man, or she doesn't have one.
It's just like a man. You just seem very misogynistic, realistically.
Yeah. What is misogyny? Why are you using words that you don't even know the definition of?
No, that's not what
These girls can be so funny at times. How can you even be using a word that you don't even know the meaning? Okay, a guy approached you, is asking a series of questions from you. All of a sudden, because you cannot answer some of those questions, you called him a misogynist. And you are being asked the question, what do you mean by the word misogynist? She couldn't give an answer. So these girls, they use terms that they feel it has been going on social media. People use them often, and then they believe that they can just use this in any situation or any stance they find themselves. Just look at how she made a fool of herself in this video. You are saying you are calling somebody a misogynist and you don't even know the meaning of what a misogynist is.
I think you are misogynistic, though.
But what does misogynistic mean, though? Like, just so I know what you're calling me.
Okay, so the reason I said it is just again based on the
Women like Sierra will overlook guys like Russell Wilson for the 50 Cents, the Bow Wows, the Futures, until she gets later in her 30s with kids with another man and then say, you know what, I want a Russell Wilson. The nice guys are always underlooked by the fuckboys, and then when women get later into their careers with children, now they want a Russell Wilson. So that's where guys don't respect him because he worked hard in his career. There's no reason he should be married to a woman that already has kids by somebody else. He should be able to have a woman that is on his level more or less.
Hold on, wait.
She only has
Hold on.
level, though.
That's one too many, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like she's above his level.
What? She don't make nowhere near the money she makes. Who has a better chance on the marketplace, dating marketplace? Russell Wilson, who's a millionaire with no children, or Sierra, who has baggage with Future?
She only had one child and they weren't engaged or married.
That's one too many. He's a millionaire. Why would you? I'm not saying.
Sometimes you accept what you
understand that.
accept. Like, just
I'm just saying
accept the nigga
most
for what
millionaires
he is.
that have
It's the
worked
same
their way up are not really checking for baby mamas. He has the bulk of options. I can't say Sierra has the bulk of options when it comes to men.
Because you're looking for an extreme exception.
No,
Show me one 40-year-old that looks younger than a 20-year-old.
I'm 35.
Yeah,
I
and
look
she
younger
doesn't
than
look
my niece.
35,
You don't look
honestly
20.
speaking.
You don't
I
look
didn't say
20.
20.
Honestly,
I
come
never
on
said
now.
20.
Yeah,
Let's get
I'd give you 30. The like 20. No.
Okay, that's from you.
One mic.
But I'm saying, in general, people don't believe me when I
Yeah.
say my age. So if a woman like myself who doesn't look her age, whose body count is lower than a younger person who's been run through, as you're saying, would that mean that I'm less valuable or more valuable than a younger girl who looks older than me and has had more bodies?
In the marketplace, you would fall into an exception. You would find that men are extremely surprised, potentially to the point they probably may not believe you. But if we're talking about a collective, most women will tell you that from 18 to 25, they got the most attention from men. And after those years, it dwindled, and that is the point she's making. What she's making is, when you get to a certain age, you become less desirable.
I can't relate.
Because you're not.
Now, my little take on this is that the society has been corrupted, and it has been corrupted in such a way that people don't see premarital sex as something that is not very, very good. And that's one of the reasons why women have high body counts. Some, even before the age of 18, they've already started having sex. Even boys as well. There are boys at the age of 13, 14, 15, they've already started having sex. So as a result, if a boy starts having sex or a girl starts having sex from the age of 14 or 15, even before the age of 18, think of her body count before the age of 30. So that's why it's, for her, she may be saying the truth that she has a low body count. And there are some ladies truly that are within the age of 18 to 25 whose body count is higher than hers. If truly she's saying the truth that she has a low body count. But in general, the kind of society we find ourselves today, it will be easier for men to say that the younger a girl is, the lower the body count she has, and the older a woman is, the higher the body count she has, based on the society we find ourselves, because people get involved in a lot of premarital sex nowadays. So to the extent that it has been seen as something that is not even immoral anymore. So that's just the way it is. So, and then the next thing I want to say is, no matter how good looking a woman who is in the 40s is, a man who is in his 30s will prefer to date or marry a younger woman in his 20s than to marry in her 20s rather than to settle down for a woman who is in her 40s. Men want a woman or a lady that is very, very young, attractive, and ladies in their lower 20s or mid 20s, and they even tend to be more fertile as well. Women at that age, 40s, they're already moving close to menopause. Who wants to settle down with a woman who might be finding it difficult to even bear kids for you in the first place. So that's just the way it is. That's the sad reality. She may be saying the truth quite alright, but in general, it's not. It doesn't really hold.
A man, you wouldn't relate because you're not. Yeah, because you're not.
But you are the exception, and that's why it's blowing your mind.
Well,
Because
but even at 30, but even at 35,
exceptions.
90% of your eggs are gone by 30. So
I
for guys,
don't care.
but no,
Like, why does that matter?
I don't.
Wait, does it?
Why does it come down to your
we
eggs?
want to bear children. We want a legacy.
One mic.
Because okay.
No, but
I was talking and you interrupted me. I
Okay,
said
carry on.
90% of your eggs are gone by 30. So if a guy's looking for a wife, he wants someone that can give him kids. So you're less valuable because you are less likely to give him kids, and you are more likely to lie about your body count. So you could say, "Oh, I have a low body count," but a guy's not going to believe you. He's like, 35. You've been in the streets for 15 years. Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't see the sense in lying, but I'm speaking like I said, I'm the exception or whatever. My eggs dwindling after 30, I think that's really awful to say that a woman's value is less because her eggs.
I said in the sexual marketplace.
Okay, well, in the sexual marketplace, a woman's value is less because her eggs, whatever, because someone could be 18 or could be diagnosed with an illness and they can't have kids ever, or there's probably women that don't even want to have children and they're living their best life.
Okay, but when you're arguing the extremes, that means you are because you don't have a good argument because that's not the rule. And you know,
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying it's a bit odd to
go ahead.
Yeah, can I just say that? I don't know why women just don't get it. Because
is it women or me? Could just say me.
no, I actually agree with you. You're not the only. Everyone say you, I'd say you, but I'm just saying women as in general. Because
It is because
at 35, right, you can be looking good at 35, and you can get with a man at 35, and say you're gonna get with this man, you're gonna have a 5-year relationship with him, and then start having kids. Think about you're 35, you're going to start having kids at 40. It's not going to be the same as somebody who is 20 being with that man for 5 years and having children. It doesn't matter how good you look. It doesn't matter about your body because you can't beat biology. That's what's going to happen.
no, but see,
Men age like wine and women age like milk. The longer the milk sits on the counter, the worse it gets. But of course, you ladies don't like to hear the hard truth, but that's the reality of it. The longer you remain single, the worse it gets for you. Because men admire younger women. The older you get, you're going to become less and less desirable. That's why she can't find a man at 40. The idea is, in your 20s, you find a man that you feel that you can go the full distance with, and you stick with that man. You build with him. That is how it should be done. Don't try to degrade him. Don't try to humiliate him because you're making more money than him. This is why men stay away. They're not intimidated by your money. They're put off by your attitude. For some reason, women feel that, hey, I'm going to wait at the finish line, and I'm only going to pick the winners. First, second, third, and she's running after him with 1,000 other women who want the first, second, and third.
If you'd like to be a woman, you can identify as a woman. I don't know why there is such an issue.
Anyone can, right?
I don't see a problem with
Just
it.
literally put the hand up and say I'm a woman. Okay, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was...
I'm serious. If I can identify as anything without any need to prove I'm actually what that is, why can't I on International Women's Day say I'm Piers Morgan, I'm a black lesbian?
I think taking it to a kind of absurd status,
I think
we're
that's
talking about quite a
with
strong
respect, I think that
physical
you'd already opened the absurdity door by saying it is limitless. You can do what you like. Anyone can say, I'm a woman. How many genders are there?
2.
There are 2 genders.
Oh.
Wow, so you don't believe in transgenders at all?
Well, I think there are...
Well, hang on, whoa. There are 2 genders.
Well, it's taught in...
Well, you say, well, you've literally just launched this huge defense of transgenderism. Now you've eradicated it.
women have the degrees. We have the jobs. You can't go around doing everything that you think that you can do. We can leave y'all.
Once you leave the U.S., nobody's monogamous. Only 17% of the world subscribes to monogamy. Everybody understands a man's gonna have multiple women, and the higher caliber man he is, the more women he's gonna have, and they accept it. Only here do they tell you it's a man. He gonna be the man of your dreams, and he's only gonna be for you. Only here.
No, it's only here because the women here, the entrepreneurship of women the education of women. No. Let me tell you, we can take care of ourselves. The women out of the country cannot take care of themselves.
Okay,
so they're going to accept more than we will accept because we can take care of ourselves.
Answer me this: are you taking care of yourself, or
But I
just
do
getting
have,
by?
I got a baby daddy, so he helped me.
This woman is very, very delusional. What does she mean by women outside of the country cannot take care of themselves, and that women in the US are far better than the women outside the US? There are a lot of women all over the world, even in Nigeria here and some other parts of the world as well, that are educated with PhDs, masters, and so on. Some professors in universities and the likes, and they are in a marriage, and they are still doing everything to keep their man. They are trying to be submissive, respectful, kind, and they try to put off those bad attitudes that turn a woman's or that turn a man off. Look, the problem with these women is that they are just, that's one of the reasons why they are even single anyway. She's saying that she's independent, she doesn't need a man and so on. And the person who is in, I like the question the guy posed to her before the end of the video. The guy asked her, "What are you doing right now?" She said nothing. Then who is sponsoring you? That who is taking care of you? Said the baby daddy. Which means you are claiming that you are independent of a man, and yet you are still taking money and other things from a man to sustain yourself. Just look at how delusional and and how these ladies lie about the way they go about their lives. Anyway, that'll be the end of this video. Please don't forget to like this video, and then share your thoughts in the comment section about some of the videos I reacted on in this some of the TikToks I reacted on in this video. Anyway, with that being said, until next time, bye.